In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 college basketball games happening on February 19, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Virginia versus Virginia Tech. The Virginia Cavaliers, currently ranked 21st, are gearing up for a road match against their in-state rivals, the Virginia Tech Hokies, in an eagerly anticipated Atlantic Coast Conference matchup scheduled for Monday night. The Cavaliers have displayed commendable performance this season, boasting a 20-6 overall record, with an impressive 11-4 standing in conference play. In contrast, the Hokies enter the game with a 14-11 overall record and a less stellar 6-8 mark in the Atlantic Coast Conference. In their recent face-off against Wake Forest, the Cavaliers demonstrated a return to form by limiting the Deacons to a mere 34.5% shooting accuracy and capitalizing on 13 points from 12 turnovers. This solid defensive effort followed 2 previous outings where the Cavaliers had surrendered a combined 150 points. Notably, their previous encounter with the Hokies on January 17th resulted in a 65-57 victory for the Cavaliers, showcasing a well-rounded performance with 46.3% shooting, 33 rebounds, and 18 assists. The initial clash between these 2 teams in the current season witnessed Virginia securing a 65-57 win as -5 favorites. Despite the Hokies' ability to make 11 three-pointers, their overall shooting percentage of 38.9% and struggles against Virginia's stifling defense, which forced 15 turnovers, proved decisive. The Cavaliers maintain a solid record of 14-11-1 against the spread this season, while the Hokies stand at 10-14-1 against the spread. Virginia has also dominated in recent meetings, going 7-2 straight up and against the spread against Virginia Tech in their last 3 encounters. Virginia's defense, highlighted by their impressive performance against Wake Forest's elite defense, is expected to shine in the upcoming game. Allowing only 58 points per game, the Cavaliers are poised to deliver another stellar defensive showcase. While their offense may not reach its peak, it is anticipated to score sufficiently for a victorious outcome. Thus, the Virginia Cavaliers to cover the spread as underdogs emerges as our full game side pick. The initial meeting this season between Virginia and Virginia Tech witnessed a total of 122 points, falling under the 125.5 total. Both teams have frequently seen their games hit the under this season, with a combined 26 instances. Notably, the Cavaliers' deliberate playing style, ranked 362nd out of 362 teams in Ken Palm's tempo rankings, and the Hokies' 186th ranked emphasize the likelihood of a low-scoring affair. Virginia's recent games, where they failed to reach a combined 100 points, further support this trend. Despite Virginia Tech's preference for a faster-paced game, recent experiences, including Wake Forest's struggles, indicate the challenge of speeding up play against the deliberately slow-paced Virginia team. The Hokies, ranked 189th in pace of play and 11th in the Atlantic Coast Conference in points per game, face a tough challenge against the Cavaliers, who are next to last in the Atlantic Coast Conference in points per game. Anticipating a game that keeps scores in the 50s for both teams, under the projected total is the preferred full-game total pick. Iowa State versus Houston. In a highly anticipated matchup on the basketball court, the 10th-ranked Iowa State Cyclones are set to clash with the 3rd-ranked Houston Cougars on Monday night. The Cyclones, currently boasting a record of 20-5, face off against the formidable Houston team, which stands at 22-3 for the season. The hardwood spectacle between Iowa State and Houston promises to be a highlight on Big Monday. These 2 powerhouses find themselves among the top 10 teams nationally and share the leading position in the Big 12 standings with identical 9-3 records, competing in what is widely regarded as the toughest conference in the nation. Notably, Houston demonstrated their prowess by convincingly defeating a solid Texas team in their recent outing, shooting at an impressive 46.8% from the field and securing a substantial 45-34 rebounding advantage. The Cougars have been consistently scoring 74 or more points in 5 of their last 7 games. The history between these teams adds an intriguing layer to the matchup, as Houston suffered a 57-53 road loss to Iowa State in their previous encounter on January 9th. Despite the Cyclones holding a rebounding edge of 32-25, their 16 turnovers translated into 17 points for the Cougars. With both teams struggling to find their shooting rhythm, the upcoming game may once again showcase a defense-heavy contest. Both Iowa State and Houston remain undefeated at home, riding impressive winning streaks and showcasing 2 of the most formidable defenses in the country. The outcome of this clash is pivotal, with the victorious team taking the driver's seat in the race for the conference title. The prior meeting resulted in a 57-53 victory for Iowa State, emphasizing the importance of free throws, as the Cyclones secured the win with 10 more made free throws than the Cougars. However, expectations for the upcoming game suggest a different narrative, with the home advantage favoring Houston. The prediction leans towards the Cougars emerging triumphant on their home court. Undoubtedly, home court advantage played a significant role in Houston's recent dismantling of the Texas Longhorns, underscoring the impact of the Cougars' dominance in their own arena. While acknowledging that Texas may not match the caliber of Iowa State, the contrast between a close overtime game in Austin and a decisive victory in Houston highlights the significance of the home court factor. Houston's undefeated home record, coupled with consistent double-digit victories, reinforces the notion that the Cougars excel in their familiar surroundings. Furthermore, the potential resurgence of L.J. Cryer poses a threat to the Cyclones, who were out-rebounded in their previous meeting with Houston. Anticipating a more favorable officiating environment at home, coupled with adjustments in free throw differentials, the Houston Cougars to win cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Delving into the strategies employed by both teams, Houston's success lies in their preference for a deliberately slow pace combined with an elite defensive unit. Their defense stands as the best in the nation, allowing a mere 86 points per 100 possessions. In comparison, the next closest team, Rutgers, trails at 89.9. Emphasizing their deliberate approach, the Cougars rank as the 346th quickest team, utilizing only 63.6 possessions per 40 minutes. Conversely, Iowa State holds the title of the third-best defensive team nationally, conceding a commendable 91 points per 100 possessions. Recognizing the challenge posed by facing the top defensive team on their home turf, the Cyclones are likely to adopt a strategy of slowing down the game. Despite having a respectable offensive ranking at 43rd overall, scoring 115 points per 100 possessions, Iowa State faces the daunting task of overcoming the defensive prowess of the Cougars. The anticipation is for a physical and scrappy Big 12 showdown, with both defenses taking center stage. Consequently, the prediction leans towards the total score falling below the projected threshold, making under the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.